what up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man.
This is Misha the Jeweler.
It's your boy Christo.
Trap Lake.
Man, it's your boy Tay Cummins.
Yeah, send them 2 Flack.
It's your boy Chevy Woods from the Taylor Gang.
It's Chew Jackson.
That's your boy Ludi Boy.
Girl, Renee on the way.
It's your boy DJ Girl Quit Playing With. And now you can get it with the Burgh Boyz.
It's a Tuesday night chill spot.
Tuesday night chill spot. You know what else it is?
FaceTime Tuesday.
It's FaceTime Tuesday, man. So
today.
to all my medicators,
Smokers.
if you got something rolled up, do not pass it. This time is for you to
for
get
you.
real acquainted with that.
That's Flack. Flack was about
Get
to pass
to know it.
Get to know it.
Have a face-to-face conversation.
Smoke it to the face.
You and that man go to the head, to the stars. Don't pass
Or you and that- or you and that
FaceTime
lady.
Tuesday.
Are you and that lady?
Shit.
Swear.
Yeah, you and that lady. You know what I'm saying? Mary Jane.
Oh,
Got you, Mary Jane.
that's.
How y'all feeling tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm tired. I'm high.
I'm glad to finally be back.
Portia's been gone for like.
I know. Where did you
I'm
been?
telling y'all
months.
motherfuckers I was having car issues. Ain't none of y'all
I believe
offer to come to get me.
You know,
Ain't none of y'all say, I got money on an Uber or Lyft. What you prefer?
Yeah, right?
Nothing. Nothing
Swear.
like that.
My-
So that showed me
My phone was off.
how much my phone was off. That's the same thing I heard.
Hold on.
Yo,
Hold on.
y'all
I got
people
you.
is-
Hold on.
my Uber, my Uber.
I needed that damn Daniel.
Oh yeah, we got that one too. Where's that one?
Damn, Daniel.
Thank you.
Damn, Daniel.
That's how I felt. I would hit y'all up in a group message. No jokes, no laughs. Y'all be cracking up. And then all of a sudden I say something, crickets.
Oh,
Motherfucking crickets. So the feelings was there. Y'all thought I wasn't coming back.
we didn't know.
I
didn't
told y'all I wasn't going nowhere.
Coming back.
Yeah, crickets, just like that. And y'all still here with crickets, which is how I know it's true.
She was coming back.
I know
I
it's
thought she wasn't
true.
coming back.
I ain't
No,
gonna
y'all
deny it.
didn't think I was coming back.
Yeah.
Y'all thought I was going to abandon y'all. I'm a real nigga. I would have just said I ain't coming back.
I knew she was coming back.
He knew.
He did. Obviously, he didn't spread the word.
He didn't.
That's why Q ain't here right now. He's
spread the word
probably
to me.
like, man, fuck all that.
No, it's
She's the
matters.
temporaryer.
Not really.
No.
Because
Whatever.
you're here.
right. You're here.
Thank you.
And it's
You know
a
what I'm
Tuesday night
saying?
chill spot. We got a great
If
show
you ain't
tonight.
got nothing to roll up, I got something for you. So.
I actually do today. I didn't come empty-handed.
Look at something. Dan.
She
Yeah, no, you good. You
she
good.
came prepared.
You good. You look over. You good over there. You good over there.
This way, that way.
That
Look at
way.
something. Hey.
That way.
What you got?
The vibes. is
I'm
in
sure
the
you
air,
might have to
man.
tell me what it is because I really don't know. It's just
What's some,
shit.
some new pack. I don't know.
Ooh, what smoke?
Pause for the cause. Y'all know what it is. We are back. You are listening right now live to the Burgh Boyz, and we got our first interview coming up right now. We got the Levels Agency. Make some motherfucking noise.
What's going on?
Geek it
Good,
up.
bro.
Geek it up in there, Spillz. Geek it up. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? How y'all feeling?
What's the deal?
Not much, man. How you?
Good, man. Can y'all introduce yourselves so everybody on there?
I am Elijah Hill from Levels Agency.
Malk. You saying last name?
You
I'm
don't have
Malk,
to.
Flylight 412. You already
There
know.
you go. There you go.
I'm Elisha and ehill_10 on all social media.
Bet. And y'all make up. Are y'all all of the Levels Agency, or are there more of you guys?
No, there's Ethan, Gabby, and Keith, and that's about it. Yep.
Okay, but you guys are mainly like the face of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Bet. Now, how did you guys come together? Obviously, you two are brothers.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like,
Have y'all all known each other? How long have y'all known each other? Sorry.
oh shoot, we when did we meet Mel? Probably like I think we met him like
I don't
2014.
know these niggas.
Either 2014 or 2015 after the Boosie or the Dirt concert. I don't know which one it was. It was after the I think it was the Dirt. Cause
Dirk was before the Boosie, right?
yeah, we had a
Yeah, it
little
was
Dirt
Dirt.
concert up there in Newcastle, and I don't know how we met Malk. I always knew him because of his brothers and stuff, but I can't remember how we met him. I think we had a concert, and my other boy he brought him to us, and he was like, "Yeah, this man just sold a whole 2 buses of tickets." I'm like, "Yeah, we gotta meet him, bring him on the squad," and then we just been clicking from there like in 2014.
When did you two personally start throwing shows?
We started throwing shows back in, I want to say, it was 2014. Slippery Rock, it got boring and everything, and we just wanted to throw a little party. We ain't expect much, probably about like 50 people to come out and everything. And at the end of the day, I mean, it would turn out to be like 1,500. The state police showed up and everything, and I mean, we made some nice money from it, and then we just turned it into a business after then. Yep.
And then you guys met Malk after that.
Yeah, and then we met Malcolm once we booked Boozy. He actually hit me in a DM because we was looking for school representatives and everything, and he filled up 2-3 bus loads. He was moving, more tickets than people who was on our squad. So, we just brought him on.
And then, Malcolm, you'd been throwing shows yourself before that, too?
Nah, man.
Or you were more of like a promoter?
I was just like, I know a lot of people. So it was just like, all right, let me see. See, I see they doing their thing. So I think it was the Dirt. They had an event. I was at Cal U at the time. And I'm like, I'm about to just bring the whole Cal up there. So we had like 2 buses. Brought the whole Cal basically up there. After that, we just started doing business.
All right, so then you guys were at Slippery Rock, and then you were at Cal U, and then you guys kind of just took that and combined it. That's cool.
Started going crazy.
Yep.
Just started doing concerts and stuff. And the first one, like you said, was an accident for real. And then after there, we went back to our dorm room, and we was just looking at what we made on the floor. We was like, we got to turn this into a business. So we just start booking venues. A lot of the venues in Pittsburgh didn't give us a chance at all. There was only one, literally only one, and that was in Newcastle. So we just we just gonna take a risk, and we did the one in Newcastle, and it was crazy. We did a couple shows up there. Every single time. What was that, Project 412? Yeah, Project 412 is what kicked us off. We took me and my bro. This was before we even met Malk. We were just trying to do something for our birthdays, and we just took a little $50 and threw it in a pot. Went to go book the venue in Newcastle and filled the club up. And then we gave away $1,000 too at the party too. Yeah, we gave away $1,000. But we were when we was first booking the venue, we was just like, let's just put $1,000 giveaway to get people to come out there. And then we end up really actually doing it for real. So from there it was just history.
Were a lot of people asking about the giveaway?
Yeah, they was. Yeah. Who won? Who won?
You really got $1,000?
They ain't even really give it to him though. Yeah, I was wondering where that 1,000 went. Went back in their pockets. Don't tell nobody.
Y'all ain't hear that.
Oh,
so you guys meet, and then you start throwing parties. But how does the parties, which seem to be at colleges around local areas, how does that go from you doing that to throwing shows and throwing like a summer jam and doing things like that?
We just at first, we didn't really know what we was doing. We was just like some young dudes. We was 18, so we just wanted to get into the mix for real. And we threw our first show when we was 18, and we got inspired by my boys' college life up there at IUP. They wanted us to hop on the team at first, but then that kind of fell through. So then what we did was we just started our own, and then we just put money in a pot, and then you book the artists, bring them through, sell your tickets, and you make your money from there. But we did, before that, we had Project 412.
Then I turned into the Little Dirt.
And then we had Twerk Team, and people was after our first event, people was sending us money for marketing and all types of stuff, just here, and then so we would fund the organization and our events with that. But other than that, it was just, it was self-funded out of our own pockets.
Yeah, flipping the money, that's it.
Yeah,
and then even the fashion show, I saw you guys did a fashion show.
Yeah, we did. We just did the fashion show. It was that was our second fashion show that we ever did.
It was random too.
It was just random,
sitting around hey bro, let's just do a fashion show.
Yeah, let's just do a fashion show.
And then we started looking at venues, started finding some. The first one we do was what? Where's that at?
Kelly Strayhorn.
It was cool. It wasn't what we expected though. It was our first fashion show. What do we know about?
We ain't know nothing about it. We just
But it was sold out.
Are you guys into fashion? Is it something? Because I follow you guys on Instagram, so you guys do clean up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is that something that inspired you to want to do that, or?
No, that was just. it was just something random. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh wasn't having it, so we provided it for Pittsburgh.
Okay.
That's all it was. Yeah.
Do you see things in other cities and ever be yo, I kind of want to do that?
Oh yeah, that's how we get inspired with when we were bringing our artists. We would find we would be out of town most of the time, and we would hear artists. And now we be yo, we gotta bring them back to Pittsburgh. We was in we didn't bring Kodak Black yet, but when we was down there and stuff in Florida, where were we? I think Malcolm took us to like some trap house or something.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, like I don't. We
went
in
to the
Florida,
hood, man. You
Yeah,
know
we
you
went to-
gotta go to the hood where you. Man.
So we went to the hood and we heard Kodak. So like when we go out of town a lot of stuff do inspire us like to bring it back here. We're like, yeah, we gotta take these ideas. We went to clubs down there and like just got inspired on like how we want to design ours and stuff like that.
Have you thrown events outside of
No,
PA?
we haven't.
No,
Is that something that you want to do, or would you rather just do businesses and travel outside of?
No, I want to do stuff outside of PA. Like
Yeah,
we get inspired by like a lot of promoters. Headliner,
Loose Cannon Slim.
Loose Cannon Slim. He's in the St. Louis. Rolling Loud guys.
Word.
So like events on that magnitude, like for us to be self-funded, I don't think we would have to go about it the right way. And the city, like even when we did the Summer Jam, like the city wanted to shut it down. So
That was a lot.
Yeah, so it's like you put all this money behind, a show of this magnitude and it's super big, and your city coming to you the day of wanting to shut it down.
Can you
And,
speak
like,
on that more of just like?
Oh yeah.
The Young Thug concert, the Summer Jam concert. It was
P&B Rock, Hardo, and
Young Thug, and basically every artist basically in Pittsburgh. And I want to say we had booked the venue and everything, and then after a while, we paid him his money up front. After a while, the city started giving him trouble about his venue not being up to date on the inside, so we moved it to the outside, and we thought it was going to be okay. But of course, like the higher up people, I don't want to say no names or anything because I still deal with them like on a daily basis. And so they said outside wasn't good enough either. So literally, probably 2 days before the show, everything was canceled. Nobody knew about it. Nobody on social media. Nobody knew about it. That's why I don't know if anybody paid attention to our social media pages, but we wasn't promoting the show or anything because it was done. You know what I mean? We ain't had nowhere to take it. We was shipping it around to where did we ship it around to?
Convention Center.
Everywhere.
Hardwood Acres.
Yeah, and then so we just took a chance, and mind you, we're self-funded, so it's not like we go to the bank and get no loan or this is our cash we playing with. So and
we sold like it was like 2,000. It was the most pre-sold tickets we ever did ever.
Ever.
So we sold 2,000 pre-sale tickets, and you're like, how in the world did you going to tell 2,000 people that the show's canceled? There's no way. So we're sitting there. We had a meeting. And we're just like
had to get a lawyer.
Yeah, we had to get like an entertainment lawyer, like da. And we did our research, and we're like, well, the South Side, everybody knows how it is. Sometimes these guys do the same thing. They had there was another group, I forgot who it was. They were having a Summer Jam literally right in the next parking lot to where we had a Summer Jam. So we're like, this is definitely legal. So they came down there the day of, and we're setting up the stage and everything is coming together, but still the show's canceled. We're like, we're gonna take this risk.
Man, they pulled up on
They pulled up on us. Show started at like 5. They pulled up like
Sergeant or something.
Sergeant.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell he was.
Say he's about to call a SWAT team and everything, shut us down. So we're like, we bring the lawyer over, and my other man went to go talk to the dude, and he was like, I'm gonna see what I could do for you guys. Never came back, and from there we just do the show, and then after that it was
That's
just
lit. That's lit.
It was just lit, yeah.
Because I was a part of that, and I think it was a great day because y'all didn't really make anybody else feel that pressure. At least I know I didn't feel that. You know what I'm saying?
It was a type of.
If we didn't say anything about anything, man, it'd have been like how Black China getting. You know what I mean? It'd have been another episode of that.
Because you're already facing hell, like with the people not thinking the artist is gonna come.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. And before Young Thug, it was actually gonna be Future, but Future was he had dropped the Drake. And was the tour they went on the Never, or I forgot what the tour was called, but they was coming to Pittsburgh, so it was gonna be Future. But then we was like, well, dang, like who we gonna bring now? Because Future just dropped that joint the day before we was gonna book him, so now we not gonna book him now. So then we was just like Young Thug, and I'm a Young Thug fan, so I know a lot of other people rock with him too. And then P&B Rock, we had met him a minute ago before like P&B Rock had blew up, and he always been hitting us like trying to come down to like the Burgh and stuff, and before he's trying to get us to come down, we was just like, people don't really know you yet, so we not going to bring you down and whatnot. So when we added him onto the show, it was just one call away for real. And then that's before like he like had like all the hits that he got now. And what song did he have? Selfish. It was Selfish. And so all the girls like that, and then it just kind of like blew up from there.
Now you guys have a club too, right?
Yeah, it's a restaurant and lounge that's going to be opening probably at the end of April. Yep.
In the Vapor. Where is it gonna be located?
It's gonna be right on East Carson Street on the south side.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, yep. So I mean, we're pretty much taking a break from the concerts and stuff right now because, like, you know, we could throw a concert any day. Over the past course of Levels Agency, I want to say we started back in 2004, 2015. Like, I added up all the numbers and everything. Like, we spent damn near $250,000 on just artists alone. So I sat down with them one day and was like, look, here are the contracts. This is what we spent. If you add it up, you know what I mean, that's a liquor license and that's a property. So why keep doing these one-offs and hitting big off of them when we could do something that make us money while we sleep? So, I mean, we just, you know what I mean, we was shipping around searching for different restaurants and lounges. City been giving us hell, you know what I mean, because they do background checks and everything. So they see some of our videos and everything, so they get scared. But this is probably like the third property we're on, and I mean, pretty much it's falling through right now.
That's crazy. So you have the real estate. I even saw that you guys have 2 other businesses. You guys mount TVs,
Yeah, everything.
carpet
Yeah,
cleaning,
everything.
like
We got
anything.
like 5 other businesses.
The hustle has been so hard. Like, I really see you guys hustling hard, so I appreciate that. I know all the Burgh Boys appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do now. We, like, just generate assets for ourselves. So like we want to get like into. Well, I don't want to say to get in people's pockets every way, but you want to be like in every part of people's lives. So he started the mountain. We got the carpet cleaning. We got the nightlife, and then paintball field. My boy, my boy got the paintball, and we got like a bunch of other partners too. My boy just built.
Yeah,
the
I saw the paintball field. That's
yeah,
crazy.
he just built like a paintball field. Like, we're trying to like build like assets now and then, like the concert and stuff. Like, we probably gonna do a fashion show this year. Maybe one concert. Questionable right now.
Probably 2 other events.
Probably 2 other events, but just right now we just trying to build like the restaurant and lounge and get that together so that, you know, that could be our little knife-like part. Then we might come back and do the concerts and stuff because we did the Gucci Man, and that takes a lot. Like, at the convention center, that, you know, it takes too much time, and, you know,
You
waiting
said
on you
that
when to
people
come
had
back.
paid you for marketing. Like, is there any artists that are in the city or outside of the city that you're like, yo, I would work with them, or would you ever consider working with new musicians or trying?
Oh,
to
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we support everybody.
Sure.
You know? Yeah, we definitely. You know, if you're looking to take, you know, help. Well, not. I don't want to say we'll help you take your career, but, you know, we definitely can build like packages and different stuff for you. But you gotta come correct. Like, we're not about to be piecing stuff together, or because you gotta come correct and your stuff gotta be together. Like, we not about to just make you a superstar. That's not gonna happen at all. You know, you got to have all your stuff together. If you got the right fit, then we'll definitely sit down and talk business. Because we had a lot of artists that just think, oh, we're going to push your stuff and everybody going to listen to it. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, and you just sit around and not do nothing.
Yeah,
and
you
think
just-
that you about to just
Yeah,
make it somewhere.
Get shows. That's not happening. You got to do the groundwork yourself, too.
Do artists ever try to pay you guys to play their songs?
They try to pay us to like get on shows and stuff, but
Yeah.
we don't be. See, the thing about us, we don't like we
It ain't
work
even
with,
about the money. Like,
yeah,
it's not about
we
the
work
money.
with a lot of people, but like we don't work with like a lot of people for a certain reason because everybody don't be like. We feel like you got to match what we bring to the table. If you can't do that, then we can't really do business with you. That's artist wise. That's like business. If you're not matching what we bring to the table, there ain't no point of us doing business because we could bring the money, we could bring the marketing, we could bring all that. If you only could bring the money, what good is like we just making money for you? So if you ain't bringing the full package, we not doing business.
Well said. Hi, how y'all doing?
What's up, Portia?
So, amongst all the great things you do as far as bringing artists to the city, bringing college life, real college life to the students, you also do a lot of charity.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I have to bring that up.
Yeah,
because I work
definitely.
with you
Oh,
guys
for
on
sure.
that.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of the best things, the most fulfilling things that I've done as of yet, you know, and it made me want to continue to do more. So what can we look forward to now? What's the next move for you guys as far as your giving hearts that you guys have?
Man, I mean, basically, a lot of the things that we give back to the community, we really don't announce all of it and everything. There's stuff people don't see. We go out to these schools, the YMCA, Homewood, Wilkesboro, everywhere in the community. We go and we talk to the kids, you know, give them some motivational speeches and some positivity and everything. We do the Christmas drive every year. We might do a turkey drive this year. We constantly give away clothes, this and that. You know, whoever needs help, families, you know, sometimes a lot of people DM us. So, I mean, break them off something, help them out, you know.
Yeah, we get a lot of DMs for like like advice and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like people asking how we do this or how we do that, or they want to get to this. So I mean, every day we helping people out, bro. If you think about it, like just inspiring so many people, and we're young. So when they see us doing what we doing, it's like, oh yeah, we could do that shit too.
What are your ages again, just for those who don't know?
We are 23.
23.
I'm about to be 24 though, so they gonna still be 23.
Okay, so it's like, okay, yeah. So you're the oldest one. Okay,
Basically,
okay.
yeah.
Grandpa.
So I guess that just goes to prove that you don't always have to broadcast everything. Because, I mean, I see it, but it's not something like, hey, big old flyer, let's just go ahead. I'm going to hand this homeless man his meal, and I'm going to get it on camera. That's not y'all.
No, that's not.
So definitely continue to be like that. Whatever y'all doing in the dark is always going to come to the light. So,
absolutely.
And I think that's just a bigger blessing for you guys if you keep it that way, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But rock it how you rock it, and I look forward to working with you guys again. Don't forget you need me. I got you. It's all love. Like, it speaks to you guys when somebody just wants to work with you. Like, it's not always about money, you know, especially when it just comes from the heart. So,
yeah,
these guys is definitely cool. Shout out to Levels Agency.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, we're going to take a quick music break. When we come back, we're going to chit-chat with Mr. Morris Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to make some people's hearts dance and soul glows and stuff like that? Okay, that's all I really care about. Okay, all right.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks.
Yes,
No doubt.
thank you
Thanks.
guys.
Yeah,
Levels
for sure.
Agency, thank you guys for coming. That was a great interview.
Yeah,
Real shit.
go follow our business pages.
Yeah, go.
Morris Tinting Services.
Look right in that camera right in front of you
Oh.
and say it. Yeah.
Go follow Morris Tinting Services, Levels Mountain Services.
Levels Agency, T's Carpet Cleaning Service, Primetime Paintball. Go follow it all. It's all out there. Just go to our pages. You'll see everything.
So, thank you guys so much for coming through. And Levels Agency. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back like Portia said with Morris Jackson.
We live on the Burgh Boyz right now. DJ Spillz on the wheels. Sir Flack was somewhere rolling up a backwood. We got on the couch with us right now. Portia Foxx is sitting next to the one and the only Mars Jackson.
Sup, Motor? Sup, Spillz?
We got interview Q on the couch too.
Sup, Q?
What's going on, Mars?
Hey, how you doing?
How you feeling tonight, my brother?
Feeling real good, man. The weather was lovely today.
The weather was
out.
definitely great today. It's
Yeah.
like 70 degrees or something.
78.
It was Mars Jackson music weather.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
The weather that you got to bump to Mars Jackson.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody get out of character today? Like anybody drop the top too early, put their shorts on?
Nah, cool thing, I ran into Tyler, the Creator, downtown.
Oh, that's lit. He is in town tonight.
That was weird as hell for me. Yeah, I was waiting on Chance, and because we were going to go take some pictures, so I was waiting in front of the camera shop, and he just came out the camera shop, and I was just like, oh. And I ain't say nothing. I just watched him get in the whip, and he looked at me and head nod, and I just was like, all right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You ain't fan out
and
on
his bodyguard looked like he wasn't with it either. Like he's just like, yo, don't say nothing. Like,
just keep looking that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Morris, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Rewind. Okay, so shouts out for the new single, Hard Dance.
Yeah.
I seen a video, was just released.
Yeah.
I had to post it on my page.
Thank you.
Because it's super cool. It's not what a lot of people expect. You either get like two types of people in the city. They either like really trap shit and they don't understand anything else other than that. And I think this was a nice little adaptation. You know, I posted it Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It was like real cute. It was just like, oh, this is perfect for today.
Yeah.
And it do make you kind of want to boogie. So you got a boogie hit.
And that was the goal.
Well, you got it.
Yeah. Like that was the goal with it. Shout out to Nice Rec and Grand Air. They produced it. It's going to be up on my upcoming album, Good Days Never Last Forever. And that's executive produced by Nice Rec too. But yeah, that song was just, I knew that we had one with that one. It was different. I don't think people probably expected that from me or anything like that. I really don't know what people be expecting from me for real.
I don't know, because I mean, you've traveled several like lifetimes into your music
Yeah.
at this point. So you got a lot of different sounds, and I feel like you appease a lot of people with your music. Like if somebody really wanted to get familiar with you, then they look into your music, be like, oh, actually, I might not like hard dance, but I definitely like. What was the song you did with DS Kinsel with the video?
Oh,
with the
Bravo.
caution? Yeah, that was my shit.
Yeah.
I feel as though you have a clean slate as an artist almost, and then you and Nice Rack's chemistry, like you guys did the EP. Celebration was like my favorite song off that EP. I
Respect.
told you about that before. How do you feel? Basically, Portia was touching on how the city is one way or another. How do you feel being an artist that can kind of be in between and teeter the lines?
Especially coming from Pittsburgh, it's kind of it's funny at times, but I'm in my comfort zone, so I don't feel like I'm like outside my comfort zone. Plus, it's like when you come from Pittsburgh, you listen to a lot anyway. So not only do I listen to like funk music and everything, I still get inspired by what's going on in the city. So it helps with like just knowing my place. Like I know where I'm supposed to be at all times, or like how I'm supposed to move, and I just still like support and everything. So I like the fact that like when I make stuff like Art Dance or I make stuff like Celebration, that's really just what you're hearing in the music. I'm talking about the city. So I'm just talking about my surroundings. Like, oh, I'm from the Hill, but I got family over in the east side. I got family over the north, the south. So I pick up a lot of things. So I try to put that in the music.
I feel like following you on Twitter also is something that's brings people into the music, because I've seen what your thought process is almost as a political activist, so to speak, where you'll touch on topics that other people were kind of like, I don't really care to even talk about it, but you'll speak out about it in a way. Can you touch on that at all, or just how that plays into your music or your
I'm
career?
just very outspoken. Like I come from the era of just like when there was clubs in Pittsburgh and everything. So I got a little bit of that right before, everything was shutting down and everything, because I was too young. But I just like, I'm outspoken about the city just in general, just how things move, how I see things. I just don't sit back and just let things just rock. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna speak on that? Like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Like, what's wrong? Like, is you scared to speak on that? Or like, it's not burning a bridge to be outspoken. It's just how you say it. You don't want it to offend nobody or anything like that, but you also want to make it aware. So
I agree, and you do kind of fall victim to that as well. It's unfortunate, but it's not just us.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the silver lining.
Yeah.
Everybody got to go through this at some point in time, but I think you do a good job.
yeah, I try to keep a balance. I always say, like, if you can't walk on water, don't burn bridges.
True. Yeah. A lot of people burn bridges. I speak about it often with people who always come at Whammo 100. Just on a simple fact, not even because I have a personal connection, because I can understand the frustration of a struggling artist, and it's like, I'm not getting the shine of my city. Y'all don't listen to me, and I don't know what to do. But it's beyond that. Then it's just like, well, they play so much of the same songs over and over again, and they need to play something different. Well, there's actually a formula to radio, and the radio are driven by advertisements. I hate to say that, but that's the facts. And also, as many people like to kick and scream and say things like that, nobody comes into the station, and I've said that week after week after week after week. Like, if you don't, you have to finesse what you got.
Yeah.
Like, and it is being annoying. You do have to stay on it, but everybody doesn't necessarily want radio image, or they don't want the radio success, which I totally respect, because some of the greatest music isn't necessarily made for radio. It just happens to make it to radio. So, I mean, you got to trust the process. And is the ultimate goal for you to be on radio, or do you do it? What do you do it for?
Yeah, I do it. I do it to see something different.
Okay.
I always said my talent is going to take me outside of the city. Whether it may be if I was in college, I did the college thing, and I always knew that I wanted to do music. So I was like, well, if I do this and learn how to, PR myself, then and just work with my talent, then I can keep going. So the end goal was always radio, but I didn't feel I was ready for that. I didn't feel I had anything to really give. It was just like just giving music, but I just wanted to like try to be like, all right, I know I can make not just a radio hit, but something that's just good for everybody. So radio is the end goal, but I also know the ends and of everything behind it, advertisement, how much money you got to put behind it and everything. And that's why we doing the groundwork and working.
Right. And you've been doing the groundwork for some time.
I feel like radio play isn't really, it's not necessary in today's day and age. I kind of compared you to like a Dom Kennedy in a way. A lot of people probably compare you to him, but like and I only say that to bring up the fact that he's an artist that doesn't need radio. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's an artist that can go out and do shows and has his fan base. So I feel as though if you can build up to having the fan base like him, you know what I'm saying, or just being able to go do shows, that's good enough too. But yeah, if something happens on the radio, you know, to call Portia.
And it's crazy that you said that, because we definitely I just had a show previous Friday, headlined my first show with Sierra Sellers and Benji, and we did it at Club Cafe. And you know, I haven't did nothing over, like, you know, as far as headline something by myself, and like I've always opened up for artists or jumped on sets and stuff, and it was cool to be like, you know, 100 people came to see Mars, right? Just like for that
just
night,
for you, right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like people that been stuck with me through like Bam did. Like I don't even know if people know like that first mixtape.
There's some people who actually do know who it is. I'm not really familiar, but I have seen, like I've seen you on your journey, but didn't get familiar till Bravo.
Yeah,
like honestly, like took my time to like really be like, oh, okay. So,
yeah, and then like to see those people that still came in there. I had one dude just in my area. Play do your Barzella, man. I was like, I don't even know if I don't even got that no more, man.
You have fans from that long ago.
Yeah, like Coffee Break. They was like, you want to play something off Loft Music or Hype Chill, and I'm just like, y'all remember this? Like,
you've been putting out all this music independently, and then you got with Misra Records. And then how'd you get with them?
I got with them by
That's Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Benton.
Cool.
I did that's the GM. I did an interview on NPR. All Things Considered, and I was talking, you know, about Pittsburgh and everything, and just like, you know, I just gave them the real. Like, wasn't nobody like getting that voice to get it real. It was like everybody wanted to just like, to me, it was like, yo, getting on the city paper and like being able to see the words and getting your picture in there, as opposed to like, yo, they gonna hear this, and like, there's gonna be people that's riding to work, you know, hearing this, and like Jeff was one of them people, 6:00 a.m., you know, hearing this and going like, yo, this guy. And he looked me up, and we talked for a couple months, and I just kept working. I was like, I don't know if I'm really ready for that. But, you know, it was like, yo, you either damned if you do or damned if you don't. Like, and I just did it, and it's been working in my favor. Because I didn't change nothing up for real.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just been like, work. Just keep working.
So they do say that the longest road to success is the people who take it, who are themselves. Sometimes you do get lucky, and you get a Cardi B, who literally made it. Because she's been herself from the beginning. And then, but I feel like that's because that's something that's marketable. It's a character. It's something that, you know, you can joke around, make memes with, and everything like that. Not to discredit Cardi. I love Cardi. I don't give a fuck who judges me. Whatever. But with you, I put you in a category like a Dom Kennedy, like a J. Cole, somebody who actually, a label will say, all right, we're going to take some time with you. You'll be on the label for XYZ. We want you to have an album, but we want you to be satisfied with your work of art and what you're doing and be proud of that versus than just having radio hits and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's going to take longer. Yeah. Just because it's a little bit more. And it might not. Yeah. You might come outside and there might be like, who knows what dumb opportunities wait for you, just as long as you stay grounded and keep doing what you do and keep bagging these shows. Yeah, that's all it's about. I just like 2016 had got the, you know, that's all I did. I did like 25 something like shows, just like in general, just doing shows and like that's where it's at. I like to perform, so that's how I get better.
You got you got a pretty good ear for music. Yeah. How did that start? Like, where did your love for music start? Was it always hip hop, or you have some jazz background at all?
My grandfather, he was a performer. His name was Joe Beck, Daddy Cool. So, you know, he came.
What? Can you say that one more time?
Joe Beck, Daddy Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joe Beck, Daddy Cool.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's dope. That's a dope name.
He used to be at Crawford Grill playing and everything. I remember like when we was young, we used to like he was old, and we used to play there and everything. And
what did he play?
He played he sang.
Oh yeah,
He sang. He was a singer. He played.
Did he have a band?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he had a band and everything. And eventually like growing up, like for real, the first CD I ever bought was DMX. As Dark as Hell Is Hot. But I had to hide it from my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, because she's a church lady, so she ain't really play that. Yeah.
That's
album
crazy.
cover alone,
Right.
she would have rebuked you her damn self. No, mine was Puff Daddy and Mace. What was it? Been Around the World.
Been Around the World.
No, I'm sorry. Can't Hold Me Down.
No.
Can't Hold Me Down. That was
Yeah.
Can't Hold Me Down.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
So yeah, that was a single that I purchased at National Record Mart. NRM.
That's.
You guessed the age. Fuck y'all. Anyhow.
How did you link up with Nice Rack?
Oh man, in passing, I was at a studio and he was playing keys. He literally was playing keys. I always found myself in weird situations. Like I was in the studio and Stunner 2 Fly was in there.
Wow.
And he was in there. He was like playing some music for somebody, and I'm just in the studio, and then like Nice Records in there like playing keys, but it was just a different situation. And I remember getting like some beats from somebody from him, and I just told him like, I got some of your beats before, but I'm not gonna rap on them because I ain't get you to bless it. And he's like, oh, I'll send you some new stuff, and then he didn't send it, but then like he saw me at, I think it was either I opened up for the internet or maybe it was Big Crit that he came out, and he was like, all right, like this guy, he's good, like. And then we just started working like downstairs in ID. I call it the basement. We was in the basement. Just start cooking up for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you opened up for the internet and Big Crit?
Yeah, I opened up. Opened up for a couple people. I opened up for Lupe. I opened up for Lupe Fiasco.
That was a big dude. I was over here. Wasn't that over here, Mr.
Yeah. I did the internet with Saint Beauty, and then I did Big Crit, and he brung like BJ the Chicago Kid, Scotty ATL. Wow. DeLorean, all them dudes and everything. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Yeah.
That's heavy.
That's crazy.
Do you able to play any instruments?
Yeah, when I was young, I played the violin.
Really?
Yeah, from third grade all the way up to high school. Then I quit and I was playing sports, so it was like in between.
What you play? What sports?
I did track and basketball.
Cool.
Yeah, so
That's what's up, man.
I went to college for track.
Where'd you go to high school? Just for
Shenley.
people? You went to Shenley?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Shout out Shenley.
Okay.
Spartans.
We got Pittsburgh in the house.
I'm not going to say nothing. Let Shenley Spartans be great right now.
I'm a
Y'all got
Spartan.
y'all OG building.
Spartan.
Y'all got y'all OG building. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going to let y'all be
apartment
great.
building.
I'm actually a Spartan Bulldog if you ever seen one.
No.
What does that mean? What's the
'Cause I-
bulldog?
He's a mixed breed.
Yeah, I lived in the hood, and I didn't go to the hood school until I was a senior.
All right.
I got kicked out though, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Wrote it.
So you've been on tour outside of Pittsburgh, right?
Nope.
Is
And
that something that you're trying to?
Yeah, my first show outside of Pittsburgh is going to be in New Jersey.
Wow.
Yes, it's at a club down the street from Rutgers University in Bushwick. So I always wanted to do that. I admire people that just get to go and just jump on the road, man, like and do their thing. Like I got a 9 to 5, but
You talk about that a lot on Twitter.
Yeah, that shit's.
You have a song. I don't. You kind of touch on it in the song, but "Unemployed Faith" is that kind of touching on that?
That's where the album was. I lost my job in 2015 or something like that, and it was just like it was the worst time. Like it was the worst time, but through the grace of God, I was still able to just like do music. And I did that and was looking for a job like for the whole summer, like and some change. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And like
struggle.
It was a struggle, but it was like, yo, don't give up. And man, I talk about like just that grind, like just like damn, there was times that I did have a chance to just leave, go to New York or go to LA, like really just bounce. People's like, yo, come now, and I was just like, I can't, like. God's timing. I'm not right there where I want to be right now. And, you know, I know that time's coming because I'm ready for it now. So it's like I just had to be ready for it.
Right.
It was like there was some fear, you know, but that's human nature, you know, and everything. And I felt like I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready and everything. So I was just like,
Sometimes it do be like that.
It's interesting because I feel like you make music that you would be an artist that like kind of lived in New York, but you're like favored in the West Coast. Like you kind of make West Coast favorable music.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like London or New York or like trying to like record an album in one of those places? Or even LA?
Man, like I got music sitting where it's just like people would be amazed that like, damn, you know, this dude like. This is some New York stuff, but it's also some West Coast. Like my mom is the only girl out of 5 brothers, so like I got to listen a lot of music, and like something about just that G-funk that always was there with me, and
stuck out.
It stuck out, and I found my pocket. But it was like you find your pocket in music in general when you're just doing it. When I'm getting vibes from a lot of different things, like you said, like Bravo. You know, Bravo, the hard dance. That's a big jump.
That's a complete
that's a huge.
from.
That kind of fucked people up. Like, whoa, he did what? And I'm just like, what? I wanted to do that to see where your mind was at because, like, what the album sound like.
The craziest thing is, I don't know if DJ Stevie B commented or DM'd you or messaged you or commented on your page. But when I had posted it, he's just like, yo, he felt the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Like he commented on it, and I know it's Pittsburgh, but he probably never even heard of that song until that day. I really don't want to take the credit from it because it's a short song. But at the end of the day, he found it on my page.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, hey, look at that. Look at you opening up to new types of hip-hop and music and stuff that's going on around the city. So, but it's just kind of like, you're like a portal.
Yeah.
You just keep going in this dimension, but you don't know what you're going to get.
You don't. Like, I don't even know sometimes. Like, I know, like you said, like, blend. Like, are you blending? I am. It's just like, I sit on record. Like, not sit on records, but, like, I do so many records and come up with so many things. Like, I just put out what I feel like just go, like, you know, what's going to get the people. You know, like, when I put out Hard Dance, I had a skating rink. We did that at the, where was that at? That was on the Lawrenceville, Belvedere's, Lawrenceville Belvedere's, and like we just like channeled that roller skating and everything with R&B and them, and it was an awesome thing to get people's reaction. Like I know what I'm gonna get from this side. I want to see what I'm gonna get from this side, and I got what I'm like. All right, so boom, we blended together.
That's dope.
Do you listen to any electro?
Oh yeah.
Do you are you familiar with like the electro vibe in Pittsburgh?
I've done like Chalk. Like there's a couple dudes that like there's this dude like Chalk Dinosaur that's on my album. Like his fan base is crazy in Pittsburgh. I did something with like this band called Two Birds. Like they did a remix I did a remix for them in electro. Boom, crazy. The Bad Boxes, I remember, like, I did something with them, and I'm always doing something with them. So one thing I could say about me in Pittsburgh, like, I jump into just different lanes because, like, it's here. You know, I could get it elsewhere, but I'm not elsewhere right now. So I got to grassroot it here first and, you know, get your name out there. So.
Absolutely. Did you hear the new MGMT album?
Yeah, I was bumping that before my show on Friday.
Really?
Yeah, that was like pregame music.
Yeah, I love that. It was a good album. It was. Yeah. It definitely was. I wanted to know, what's one of your like biggest influences as far as a band or like a rapper, like that? Just the sound, like the sound that you really like to capture. Because like they said, you've been all over the place, like as far as an artist, because you've been doing it for a while. And that's something that's super admirable, by the way.
Yeah.
But I was just curious as to...
To be honest, man, and this is not to sound cliche, but, like, when I look at, like, you know, like, Childish Gambinos, and I look at the Pels, I look at the Big Crits and people that, like, they just beat them, like, the music speak for itself, and you can find difference in each of these people. Andre 3000's my biggest inspiration. It's just like, yo, it's music. Like, ain't nobody thought it was weird when he just jumped over here to over there. Right. And that's what I love, like this you know, how y'all said, like, it's not weird. It's like, damn, like, I'm like, yeah, that should be from Pittsburgh. Like, somebody, like, that does that. I mean, when I see Wiz and people do that, like, when he could do a, on my level, and then you could see him with a "See You Again."
Right.
That's like, he go everywhere. So it's like,
absolutely,
you just gotta go everywhere with music. Like, there's no limit to it. It's like, people be like, yo, there's a formula. I'm like, yo, I don't say nothing. I just do it. Like, and whatever come out.
It happens.
Yeah.
Did you just mention Pell?
Yeah, Pell.
You like Pell?
Yeah, I like Pell, man.
See, that's like something where it's like, I would think that you and Pell, like, Pell's not that far ahead of any new artist, but him and his manager Chris, they're really good people, and I've seen them grinding for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
And I look, because I went to the NO, like, for real. I went to the NO because of, like, him. I just wanted to see. I know, like, everybody. There's something about when Pittsburgh people go to the NO, like, because it's different for us. And when we go there, it's like, damn, like, this is crazy. Like, the warmth, it's like you feel home, for real. So just seeing everything around there, though it is a tourist city, just seeing how they enjoy their place, and we can enjoy it here, but I love when I go to the NO, and, like, he's one of the people that I just
one of the reasons.
Yeah, one of the reasons.
It's even how you said how he kind of carries himself or puts it out there. You know what I mean?
Man,
even if it was,
the music is just live. It's just like, you don't know what you're gonna get from me. Yeah.
I feel like Chance is someone that you look at a lot too.
I do. I just look at how I always try to say, okay, now this is my year to, like, show, like, a different side of me, like, as far as the community. Like, everybody hears me talk about it, but don't nobody know what I'm doing behind closed doors.
Right.
And I don't like to be in front of the camera with what I'm doing and stuff like that, because I'm just passionate about that. But I am doing a lot, with, like, kids and stuff like that, and I've worked with kids and everything like that. That's where my heart is. It's where the youth is. You gotta catch them when they're young. Like, especially in Pittsburgh, where people don't think things happen in Pittsburgh. They happen every day.
Right.
Every day. Like, we're just like any other place. Like, bad happens everywhere.
I see the same posts at the same time from the same people from the same city, like, literally quoting the same exact thing. And it's just like, well, it's not just Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah. And, I see people say that. I get compared, like, to him. And it's a good thing. It's like, I never shy away from stuff like that. I'd be like, wow, like, you really think that about my music? Like, that's dope. I didn't even know you really, like, bang with it like that. Like all artists think that, though. I don't care if they, like, super level. Like, you meet some of these artists, they be like, oh, all right, like, word. And I'm like...
Especially when it's somebody you don't think that would really get you.
Yeah, because I listen to a lot and look at a lot, see a lot, people a lot, so...
What other endeavors do you see yourself doing in the future? Like, you mentioned Donald, like, he acts. Could you see yourself being an actor? I've seen you modeling multiple clothing brands.
Yeah, that's like, I was just telling my girl the other day, I was like, hey, like, I was like, yo, you think I should take acting classes? She was like, what about getting vocal classes first? I was like, damn, shut my dreams down. She's like, I'm playing, but I was like, no, I want to take it there. Like, I really want to, like, why not just, like, jump in these avenues? Everybody else is doing it. Like, why not? Like, ain't no felon. It's like, I played in school plays. So, like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I really think, I don't think you can take, that's just opening more streams of income for you.
Yeah.
And
different ways to get it.
You mentioned something interesting in what you just said. You said you were high. So does that mean that we can get you to maybe slide on Kush Time and maybe talk to Flack?
We can't do Kush Time.
We can't do Kush Time today?
No.
All right. What about a freestyle?
Oh yeah, we could get a freestyle.
We can get a freestyle though.
Do y'all got
it's a trade for a trade.
All right.
That's fair.
Do y'all got that Look Alive? That Look Alive is so hard.
We could probably get it for you, but I'm not the DJ.
Oh, something.
So
Yeah, whatever.
does this wrap up our interview portion with Mr. Mars Jackson? All right.
This concludes our interview with Mars Jackson.
Thanks, Mars.
We about to get a live interview with these beats and these bars. Don't go nowhere. I'm getting the beat right now, you ugly motherfucker, you. Oh, what are you doing, Spillz? He had to do the new freezer. He's over here tweaking. Young tweak mode. Alright, Spillz. Okay. Alright. Is that too fast? How about this?
It's crazy.
We are live. Is this good? Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mark Jackson. Yeah. One. Yeah. 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 I was thinking small, had to boss up. Damn, a nigga working hard, always hanging tough. Man, fuck them other niggas who ain't showing love. I don't want your fake respect or your fake love. Niggas in their feelings, but that shit hurt. But when I'm in the same room, niggas stay alert. Or if I'm backstage at a concert, Pittsburgh shit, my nigga, you burnt. They wanna rule me out, but I'm no job. Ho, no disrespect, but I'm not y'all. Where I'm from, motherfucker, when to take off. Marshawn Lynch, give me the damn ball. Shit, I'ma score now, man, fuck later. Look, I'm living in a city where they say it's greater. Look, I'm one up on these niggas like a fucking skater. I'm scoring game winners like the young waiters. Yeah, niggas in they feelings, Lord willing, I get a feeling. Vibes in the Burgh, you heard, what's the word? With the Burgh Boyz, that's how we do. Yeah, we make noise, that's how you do. Tell the truth, who the realest in the booth? You know Mars got the juice, spit game, spit truths. Nigga, I ain't fucking with the loose lips. I'm just fucking with the, and that's it, hey.
You already know. That shit's live. Make some motherfucking noise for Mars Jackson right now.
That was one for y'all,
the live
man.
freestyle. Hey, and he went in real quick too, man.
Yeah,
Bless, man. Mad love for coming and sitting down with us, man. Mars.
Appreciate what y'all do for the Burgh, and y'all always looking out for the city. So, man,
we trying, man. We out here grinding with you, brother. and we respect what you're doing, and we love the new record as well.
Man, I appreciate
Make sure y'all let them know where they can go.
Man, y'all can go to Mars Jackson at IG, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, man. You could go there. I'm everywhere. Google me. Yeah, Ms. Records. And also, shout out to the Burgh Boyz, man, for having me tonight. Shout out to Spillz, shout out to Portia, shout out to Flack, shout out to Motormane, shout out to Crew, man, and shout out to everybody in the building, all the people that made this night special, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me, seriously.
Let's go. We're going to take it.
Know what time it is. Oh man, what time is it? It's that time of day. Oh, there you go. I didn't hear you, man. What time? It's Kush time with Flack. Oh man, we a little late. It's Kush time with Flack. But we a little late though. Hey, we are. Sir Flack would always.
Be a lot of late.
Backwood. Backwood. I'm trying to get late right now. Just roll up. Just light up. Everybody gotta light up. Now we speed smoking today because Kush time, we on Kush time. We on CP time. I'm on nigga time. We on CP time. Plus Kush. But don't burn all the weed when you light it. Easy, you gotta get it lit, but you still gotta pump up gas. What you smoking on today, Flack? I'm smoking on some OG. And it's some good OG from my OG.
From my OGs. They got it from his OG.
I got some of that too, Flack.
For real?
Look like we smoking on some the same thing.
How that smoking for you?
We smoking pretty good in here. What
you staring at me like that for, Q?
What you smoking on back there, Spillz?
I don't even know. I got something.
Spillz is actually smoking on something tonight.
Okay. It's okay. That's the first time for every time.
That means someone's fucking my bitch. Oh, I'm actually wondering, we all smoking partners right now, right?
I don't want to grab down there.
Oh, yeah, that's the forbidden zone.
You willing to share some of your snacks with me, brother?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I always got snacks.
Y'all niggas been looking at these Starbursts like
damn,
a lion in the jungle, man.
I thought that was like a jelly fruit.
He's never easy, never sharing
Things
that
is
shit.
fire. I already conned him out of a couple. I said, I just want two.
Just get one of. Oh yeah, G, good.
He's serving you like a snap.
Ooh,
hand to hand.
man.
Get on the grill. FBI.
I'm on my wire shit.
Score, baby, score.
Testers. Look, come back. But I want to talk to y'all about that All-Star game, man. I feel like this was the best All-Star game, like in a minute, because it was like the players. Like I like how they get the pick. You know what I mean? Like old school. Like I got him. But I'm gonna keep it real. Did y'all think it was little stipulations? Because let's keep it real. Curry could have picked his whole team for real and still been an all-star team. You know what I mean? Do you think like Curry, you think like mixing it up like Curry playing with not Curry, but KD playing against Curry and them, do you think KD is still like, because KD look like he don't need a team. KD look like he is KD like.
Well, I would say that
I feel like Curry's. Go ahead.
KD still ain't good in the hood, but he is one of the best, if not top three.
That All-Star game
in NBA right
KD
now. In the NBA
KD
right now.
need to buy a fucking brush.
Yeah,
for
His
shit to
look
do.
like fucking
I fucks with
me.
KD, but
yeah,
his hair do be looking beads.
at the All-Star game, you see the little shit on. When
That's
somebody
fucked
had
up.
him on the phone, where he's like,
I don't know who his barber is, but we need to smack his barber.
the dude was asking like, "Hey KD, you gonna score 81 like Kobe?" He's like,
shit.
"You doing enough dick riding?"
Dick rod.
You see that? You see that video? When you get a chance, look that up. KD came at somebody because they coming at KD like.
That's
KD,
not the first time.
Well, it ain't me because I fucks with KD.
You fucks with KD, but
You low key hate him.
KD.
No, I do. I like KD.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like KD. I'm just saying, you know, that I go by the internet, G. You know, I'm an internet goon. I don't be gooning, but
So y'all
They be
y'all
killing
stole
it
my
on the
topic though. Y'all stole my topic for y'all little sizzling hot topic. You know, for y'all sizzling hot topic. That Black China, that was all me. But y'all really ain't endeavored. Y'all ain't really dive into that thing. I want really.
Pause.
Oh no, I mean even
pause. I'm married.
Yeah. You can delete that.
I'm still here, baby. I'm still here.
Okay. But I'm just saying, like, Black China getting caught, like, that's how she get paid. That's her thing. She's like a serial killer.
She was
wants
willingly
to get
giving
caught.
the neck on camera,
and she
though.
wants you to leak it.
Like, you gotta think, she comes from dating Rob Kardashian and fucking with Tyga, who were all fucking with the Kardashians, who all got big from a sex tape.
Yeah.
From
So she
being
knows
nasty.
the game. She knows the game. She playing the game.
But my thing is, why have you?
She leaked this shit
She's not
herself.
fucking with the niggas that she's gonna get the bag from, though.
So you think she just be like, yeah, you got to record it.
Ain't none
I'll
of
do
these
it, but you
niggas
got to
Ray
record
J.
it.
Ain't none of these niggas Ray J.
Ray J's ultimate. But
Yeah,
he's
Ray
the-
J's a genius. Ray
he's the
J's a
ultimate
genius.
for the
Exactly.
Nesser.
So ain't none of these women
And he's a
getting
blood.
off on the sex tapes.
That's
except
Brandy's
for the
little
chick
brother.
from Love and Hip Hop, because she broke the mold when she broke the scaffold. The holder of the thing in the tub. She swung on that bitch.
The
mom.
But
Stevie J's.
Yeah.
I don't even remember her name right now, but
that's the new.
you know what I'm talking about.
Jocelyn? Or no, one of them.
The mom.
I don't really know.
She's y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all watch Love and Hip Hop.
I don't watch
sex
Love and
tape.
The mom.
The mom.
The mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what you got going on today? Anything interesting happening in your world? Cause what I want to talk to you about. I want you to be safe, cause you going to South Africa or something.
South America.
South America. I want you to be safe.
Please don't get bit by no mosquitoes.
Cause you might get taken.
I'm trying to I'm gonna be kicking it in the tellies. I'm gonna be going to the touristy spots.
Get you some mosquito repellent.
Don't go off the trail.
I already got the Loud on deck.
Don't go off the trail, bro. Don't go to a nigga's house named.
I'm gonna be on a trail.
I'm just saying, don't sway off at night, cause they'll take you.
I'm gonna be in the lobby of the hotel drinking tea and fucking crumpets.
That's cool.
Kidding me?
That's cool.
And tacos. I'm gonna try to get the best tacos possible. I'm gonna be in South America. That shit's probably crazy down there.
This is what I need for you. I need the Kush review.
Are you gonna smoke some South
I need the
American
South American Kush review when you come back.
I mean, I guess we all know what we're gonna talk about.
It's gonna be dirty?
I don't know. I don't want to end up with my head on like a platter. So I don't really want to talk about what type of shit's gonna be going down. But they gonna smell me. They gonna smell me. You know what I mean? So if anyone's in South America, if you're watching this right now, because I know that Burgh Boyz got fans on there, you're going to smell me. You're going to smell me from Brazil all the way to, I don't even know another city in South America right now. But you're going to smell me in that fucking city.
What you got going on? What you got going on? You smoking that paper? What you got going on?
I'm smoking on this cushion.
Can I smoke with you?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just thinking about, how cool it is. On Kush time, man.
Oh, yeah, this is your first time. First time. Tell me, this is your
It's
first
like
time.
riding a bike, though. I never forget.
Tell me some of those Kush stories. Tell me a Kush story. Tell me one of your Kush stories.
My favorite Kush story
tell me
is...
one of your favorite Kush stories.
The time when we sat on this couch. It was like deja vu, man.
Today?
I was smoking this paper.
With me?
With some Kush. You was smoking some Kush.
Did I have a beer?
You had a backwood. And it was a light. That's a light.
It was a Miller light.
And Q was here.
Q was here.
Spillz and Portia was here too.
Was Newbury?
And so was everybody that was out here on these viewers too.
But y'all didn't give me a lot of time today.
I'm sorry, we did hog up the mic today.
So y'all gonna have to talk to my agent.
We will, but we gonna make up for it next week.
I need a bigger trailer.
Next week we gonna do
Black China's your agent.
A whole hour of Kush time next week.
Oh, ratings gonna be through the roof, baby.
Everybody's gonna be getting cushy.
But it was
next week on Kush time. You take it away.
But they cut me short. I know y'all. Tweet them and tell them don't do that again. Tweet them and tell them don't do that again.
Don't do that.
Don't cut me short. Tell them you love me. I'm looking right at the camera. I'm looking at your soul. I'm looking at your heart. Tell them you love
your
me.
soul.
And
I'm the one.
And don't cut me short no more, alright?
And don't cut him short.
I love y'all.
He loves y'all.
And I'm out.
He's out.
Black Panther.
Kush time in Wakanda.